We're on our way right now to go inspect some suspicious activity in the backyard of one Gerald Springsteen. He called us last night quite distraught and was describing a scene involving lights, flashing lights, maybe some kind of whoosh, like some kind of wind that came in through the back door. We're not quite sure yet, but we're gonna come investigate. In my opinion, and I've been doing this for a long time, it's probably a UFO. Well, yes, so a number of years ago, when I was in the service, not the armed services, but the park service, I saw this light and it struck and it hit the ground and then something took off and I went over and you know what it was? Oh, hang on a second. Yes? Project 9? Are you sure? I don't know if we can really talk about this right now. It's not my fault I got chosen. I mean, it's a heavy load I have to bear, but they chose me. I'm the UFO Hunter. They gave me this hat, too. Well, they didn't give me the hat, but they gave me the idea for the hat. I am the one who reverse engineered all of this stuff, and now it's blowing up in my face. You can never tell when you got a serious tip. That's why you gotta call the UFO Hunter. Oh, hang on a second. Hello, UFO Hunters? You're kidding me. What color were the lights? If there's a UFO, I'm gonna hunt it. And that's the end of the story. Where was I? Oh yeah, I know how to go back in time. Mom, I'm gonna hang up now. I'm hunting UFOs. Mom, I think I just missed one. I get to see them again. They're not at all like E.T. They're not our friends. They don't have long pointy fingers, and their chests do not glow. Classic mistake. I think we could get abducted here. I think we could see a UFO, maybe 4 or 5 of them. I think this is gonna be great. I think I can get teleported back to the beginning of this show. I would love to be abducted again. We've just arrived at Gerald's house. We're gonna go inside and conduct this interview and hopefully see what type of UFO exactly it was that he witnessed. I'm about 100% sure that he saw a UFO, so this is really just a technicality. Thank you for having us today, Gerald. Would you mind sharing your UFO experience with us?
Well, I was out here BBQing and I saw in the distance.
Blue flame, check. Whooshing sound, check. Time traveling, check.
Excuse me, Bill? I did not say any of that.
Well, this is really just a technicality. I don't need some UFO hunter wannabe telling me how to do my job.
Well, I'd feel a lot better if you took away those check marks, Bill.
Fine.
So it was hovering in the woods over there. It was just hovering there for about 4 or 5 minutes.
What color were the lights?
The lights? Well, it was daytime, so it's kind of hard to see the lights. Hard to tell.
So what you're saying is, this craft was using some kind of high-tech, technological cloaking device. Check.
That's not what I'm saying at all, Bill. It was just hovering over above the trees. I could see it. It was the daytime, and then it flew right over above my yard and just hovered there.
Can I use your bathroom?
Yeah, sure. It's in the house.
No, he said he saw a cloaking device. No, they know. They know. I'm not really safe to talk here right now. This isn't a secure facility.
Bill?
He probably got abducted, and It's just taking me a little bit longer than I thought. Sorry. No, they're on to me. They know. They know.
Look, buddy, we're going to have to wrap things up.
Okay?
This isn't working out.
I think I'm talking to an alien right now. No, I told you, this isn't a safe location. Do you have a hat that says UFO Hunter on it? No, I don't think so.
Here she is, the Weaver 2000. That's where I was grilling.
Gerald, I'm gonna have to ask you to step away slowly. This is where the UFO landed. This is classic contrail from the UFO. it would leave something that looks like dirt, but upon closer inspection... Oh, that's dirt. This is where the UFO almost touched down and it was hovering above you. Is that right?
Well, yeah, I mean, it was more over, just right over there, but, I mean...
So what you're saying is, you came off the ground right here as the tractor beam was pulling you in, but then for some strange reason, they didn't take you away because here you are in front of me today.
No.
They have these tractor beams that can shrink so they fit into the UFO and they take you away and they abduct you.
No, my wife bought that at Pottery Barn for her sister's kids when they come over. They're really cute. They sit here and they have their little teacups and they just sit out here for hours, Bill.
Forgive me for being skeptical, but I've heard this before. So what you're saying is you got a burning sensation on the top of your head and you knew that the UFO's tractor beam was gonna pull you in. You said that you were ready to meet with me for about an hour. Now, to me, that means at least 50 minutes, maybe an hour and 10, maybe an hour 20. We'll see, okay?
I'm gonna grab a beer. You want one?
I think I'm gonna have to get on your roof, and I think I'm gonna have to make a closer inspection of what you call a chimney, but what I know is a UFO.
That's not gonna happen, Bill. You're not getting on my roof.
Now, in my experience, Gerald, it's a good idea to approach these things really slowly because you don't know if there are going to be any life forms inside and whether or not they're going to be hostile. I'm getting to the bottom of this. I'm getting to the bottom. I'm getting to the top. I'm taking this thing into outer space. Are you with me? This is space dust. You're stepping on space dust.
So we pretty much wrapped up here? Or?
Okay, I can see that we're at loggerheads on this issue. My advice is don't touch it because I know that it's radioactive. Hello down there. I'm doing an investigation. I'm only halfway through. You don't need to be here for this.
You already figured it out. You already figured aliens came for that. Now there's no reason for you to unscrew it. Bill!
You're making them mad, okay? You want to make them mad? You know what an alien can do? Look, I've been abducted over 24 times, all right? Now, if you want to explain to me what an alien's gonna do to you, be my guest, okay? Thank you. We came to this house today kind of skeptical about what Gerald had told us on the phone. He didn't give us too many details, but once we got here, we fleshed out that there was a blue flame, there was a whooshing sound, there was definite time traveling, and there was use of a cloaking device by this UFO. And then, upon closer inspection, we found contrail dust from the UFO right where it had landed next to the barbecue pit. We found waste product in the lawn that I have seen on other UFO Hunter shows, and we found a shrunken table. We also found a hot UFO on the roof. Now, in my years, I've found that some of the witnesses can be a little hostile. Now, it's important to note that it's not about the witnesses, it's about the call. Once we get the call, we inspect the UFOs and we confirm your sightings. So call us today.
We're done here.